It makes a better paper, fibers for clothing, medicine. It can be used for medicine. You can make a plastic substitute out of hemp.
Well, it'll save millions of trees, including the rainforest. And it'll replace whale oil with hemp seed oil.
It's nature's remedy. It's good for cancer, stress, emphysema, glaucoma, MS, AIDS, many other ailments. The hemp industry will save the farming industry and create thousands of jobs. It will replace trees as a source of housing and construction material.
Check out this public service announcement a group of students made at Cal State Long Beach.
Hemp. It's not just for smoking. Since the founding of America, hemp has been an important part of our heritage. Grown by George Washington himself, hemp has been used to make a better quality paper, a paper that Bibles and even the Declaration of Independence were made from. Hemp can also be used to make a superior quality fabric, a fabric that Betsy Ross used to make our very first American flag. But right now, thousands of acres of trees a day are being cut down for paper and lumber products, and this unnecessary harvest is killing ourselves and the planet in which we live. But there is a better way. You see, hemp grows at a rate 3 times as fast as trees and can be hybrid to eliminate the THC content. Regulated by government, hemp can become a profitable crop for farmers and can help put this country back on its feet. For more information, write to the National Hemp Foundation at P.O. Box 1234, Washington, D.C. 090069 and ask for a free brochure. Hemp. Think about it.
We had the opportunity to speak with Jack Harrer, longtime hemp advocate and author of The Emperor Wears No Clothes.
1973, 1974, my partner and I took this pledge to legalize and work to legalize pot in every phase. The #1 killer on earth, 60% of us die from, is heart disease brought on by stress. And you can't have stress in pot. And the parent that tells me that I'm wrong, that parent should be hung up by his thumbnails. That I'm real proud that I gave my kid marijuana to smoke instead of having him lose 6 to 12 years off his life at a hospital using the government medicines. I don't have any sympathy or empathy for people that still want to keep pot illegal, knowing that I think I did wrong to my own son because I gave him pot instead of giving him poisons. I'll tell you, a lot of cops find out this information, like we're talking about, a lot faster than the general public. And when they find it out, there's a really strange. Some of the cops say, geez, I didn't know that. And some of the cops, at least 50% of them, it seems, would rather that nobody find this out and that they have laws, so I can't even get up there and speak this and teach people this information. They have a law on the books, it's going to stay in the books, it doesn't matter whether people die or not. This is the law. And that type of thinking is the type of thinking I want to get rid of. I don't want my kids and the future of the world growing up with that mentality, that Hitler or mentality, that Gestapo mentality, it's the worst thing in the world to have a government so much that they don't even want you to find out you can save the world with a plant that they could do paper and fiber and fuel. And then medicines, cancer. When you have cancer, you take chemotherapy. I know people that have had cancer chemotherapy, and they're vomiting. They take they're vomiting, or they feel sick to their stomach, and they don't feel like eating, even if they don't vomit. But most of them vomit, and they smoke pot, which is virtually free. In fact, it is free. They don't have any of this vomiting. They don't get sick. And then they can eat at the same time, which is the most important thing. When you're on chemotherapy, the chemicals are killing all the bad and good cells in your body. You've got to eat to rebirth your cells, and the food and the food won't go down unless you stop the nausea. And the thing that stops the nausea the best is hemp. The heaviest single penal cost in America is for marijuana. It's a single drug and single reason for penal costs. About a third of all people are busted for pot. They're taking away people's property. They're condemning, something that never happened in America, they're condemning people's property, and these religious freaks and these nuts are taking away the property of people not because they grew marijuana, because they used marijuana instead of using their drugs, alcohol and tobacco. 500,000 people die each year from tobacco. Nobody in the history of mankind has ever died from pot. On the back of The Emperor, the book I wrote, The Emperor Wears No Clothes, it's got a $10,000 challenge for anybody to prove the information wrong. If they can't prove the information wrong, if they can't show this information to be wrong, why are we listening to it? Why do we let the police be able to bring charges? We have to get the the elected officers to change these laws. And if they don't change these laws, we got to unelect them, and unelect them with a prejudice, get them out there. And people that have deliberately know this information and keep it from you, deliberately know this information, keep it from you, they should go to jail. That's pretty strange, isn't it? Yeah. Get rid of the government, get rid of the Drug Enforcement Agency, get everybody out of jail, get all their property back. If you can't get their property back, give them back some sort of compensation. That we've taken away people's children's homes and jobs, and people's homes and jobs. Where we've taken away every bit of dignity a human being has for smoking something that in any sane society, based on the standards of values of planet Earth, about things that will go on and propagate life on Earth against things that won't, hemp was the #1 thing on Earth that we needed. And for this, you go to prison. While the things that the people that put you in prison, the oil companies and the pharmaceutical companies and the companies, the petrochemical companies, what they want is their world. And they're putting the natural cycle and the natural people in jail. Whether all the natural people are aware of it, a lot of people just smoking pot, don't know about paper fiber fuel, but they know they're not hurting themselves. And they're going to jail. And while these guys that are going to poison the atmosphere forever are being industrial heroes. So you got to keep putting it out there, we're going to win. We're going to win, and if we don't win, anybody that we lose to, we don't win right away, everybody that stood in our way is going to go down.
Well, what do you think?
Hemp is the commodity of the 90s.
It's time for change.
The world needs to wake up and smell the hemp. The answer is right under our noses.
As the day ends, you get into your car fueled with hemp, drive down hemp-lined highways to your house, built, painted, and plumbed with hemp. Go home, change your hemp-fibered clothes, fix yourself a nice dinner of seasoned hemp, turn on some music, and light up a pipe full of, well, whatever you want.
Like in regards to the legalization question, do we really want the government to legalize it and control it for their benefit, not ours?
Hemp. Think about it.